Awesome. I'm recording now. Okay. Thank you, parents. It's your weekly forecast for the week of the 14th through the 21st of March for our earth, our fire, our water, and our air signs, our air children. Let us get into it. This is for our cardinal Capricorn, our fixed Taurians, and our mutable Virgos. Oh, yay! Happy times. Okay. Nice. This is going to be, it feels like it's going to be a good week for our earth signs. Yes. Excellent. You guys, rest is important for you as well. I just see you kind of fluttering down, letting the heaviness of the week or the week prior, the energies of the week prior, you were just in this settled, centered, peaceful state where that matters most to you. Having peace, you value peace. Peace is your priority. Rest is your priority. Anything that is extra, anything that is outside of that, nope, it's going on the back burner. Your priority is peace. You're reserving your energy. You're resting. So our earth signs, which is always a blessing, is when there is joy. Earth signs display joy a lot differently than, let's say, an air sign or a fire sign, or let's just say all the signs. Air signs, or I'm sorry, earth signs display joy in a very grounded and practical manner. An example is just, it may be a little muted than if it were a fire child or an air sign. Joy from a water child is definitely going to be a little bit more emotional. But joy expressed is gratitude through your Taurians. I don't know, yes, specifically Taurians. That just came out of my mouth. But all your earth signs are going to display joy with a sense of practicality, gratitude, reverence, thank yous, whatever. But there's definitely joy. Seeing the joy in what's happening, seeing the silver lining, seeing the good out of a situation. They have going the distance in reverse. So they are not, this is not the time to go. Again, reserving their energy. I think this is a time for them this week where they are going to be counting their blessings. There's not action. They have no desire to act. They are chilling. They are conserving their energy. Oh, they are just like, no, I don't want to do anything. I'm just going to observe. I'm going to be thankful. That's what I'm getting. Let's see, we have 11, breaks down to 1. No, I'm sorry. Breaks down to 2, and then that joy breaks down to a 1 in numerology, FYI. Let's see, we have 47. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any messages. It's along the same thing. It's saying the energy is just, it's not active. It's like it's withdrawn, digging deep. So it's the same. Their energy is conserved. What's changing is because they are being still, they're able to see heavenly signs. There's beautiful things that are coming to them, seeing things differently, different perspective, gratitude, more gratitude, gratitude upon gratitude. It's just like, there's just raining gratitude for your little ones. Like they are just like in a place of like, oh, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm just grateful for everything, grateful, grateful, grateful. You know, like that's just what they're doing. Um, and the solution is just rest. Take it all in. Take it all in. I mean, some of your kids, if they're home because of spring break, if they're home because school was canceled due to coronavirus, um, just take it all in. And on the back, it says to take a mental break. I can't read backwards, so let me read it first. It says, take a mental break. A quiet mind has direct access to wisdom and insight. So when they still their minds this week, they're going to see these heavenly signs, these nuggets of truth that is going to be expressed to them. And it's all very much a part of this process. Whereas gratitude, they're slowing down. Because they're slowing down, they're able to see, and they're just soaking in all of this goodness and these heavenly signs when they're still and when they rest. You are resting too. Oh, thank you for your order. So yes, you were resting, but let's see what else Spirit has in store for you. Sorry about that. Another area, although you're resting, you are gaining energy and probably insight in a different area in your life, and if you're married or whatnot, your wife as well. Okay, I see tenacity. I see you're using your energy wisely. You're driven. Wow. It's like, I don't look at these cards. I'm committed to setting a healthy, manageable routine that will aid in my greatness and sticking with it. From the time that I wake up to the time I go to sleep, my days will be consistent and productive. I will have a clear-cut path to the goals that I set to achieve and will enjoy the efforts as well as the amazing results. So yes, kudos to you. That's all going to work out. So I hope that resonates and speaks to you for the week of the 14th through the 21st. And in a brief moment, we're going to move on to the fire signs. All right, I foresee more text messages coming. Give me a second. I have to throw my phone somewhere. Okay, I just foresee more text messages. Absolutely. On the floor you go. Moving on to our fire childs, that is our Aries. Cardinal Aries, mutable Sagittarians, fixed Leos. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you all, or parents of your children, for the week of the 17th through the 21st. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay. I see you guys taking off, regaining, I see a revitalization of energy. I see compassionate focus for fire children this week. A focus on reality and not seeing illusions. Blessings for sure. Opportunities. Clear thinking, and compassion is leading the way. So for your, it's just one card. For your fire childs, fire signs in general are very passionate, and I think your children may be experiencing something where they feel compelled to do something, especially maybe your Aries children, and your Sagittarians. Sagittarians are like the philosophical ones, but your children feel that I hear respond. So your children feel the need or the desire, the capacity to respond to what's happening. They may want to give of their time, their energy, their toys, They may want to help make something, donate something, do something to help make things easier for other people during this week. Um, they're focused. They have a clear picture of what needs to be done. They can see a clear task that needs to be accomplished, and they are willing to do that. I don't know why I just put the card down. They are not indecisive. They, again, have the clear thinking about what needs to be done. They are not indecisive. They've completed the transition. So they've taken the knowledge that they had last week or whatever, they're applying it. It's full focus, full go, not thinking in between. They're just doing. They're going to be awarded or rewarded with something. This is opportunity. This is praise. This is recognition. This is being seen by universe and spirit. This is almost like a nod or a thank you from spirit, a recognition, blessings for your little ones, a windfall. It could be as easy as grace. It could be laughter, accomplishing a task on their end, but even if it's the grace from spirit to get something done, it's the blessing to have the energy to do something. Your child will experience like an extra gust of and not in a restless sense, but just a wave of support this week from the universe. So just take it as that, a wave of support, however it chooses to show itself and manifest. They have imagination in reverse. It says, life's difficulties are a call to consciousness, a grace-inspired event that challenges us to reach beyond limited thinking. And I feel like in this instance, this card is telling your child to use their imagination to get through difficult times. And I feel like your child is like, no, I don't need no stinking imagination. I don't need to fake it till I make it. I see what it's up. Like I see it. I know. And they are not, they don't need to fake themselves out to do what needs to be done. They can take on the harsh reality and just move forward with that. So they're already conscious. They're already aware. There's the grace-inspired, there's a grace-inspired event that challenges them to reach beyond limited thinking, and they're already there, which is a beautiful thing. So I will give you a moment to pause and read that. But they're already there. This card in reverse. They are already in a place where they are ready to take action. Excuse me. My goodness. I don't know why I'm like tired today. Well, I get it. It's like my body is just like kind of, regenerating and going through healing from everything that has transpired all over in the news of what we're hearing, the stress, the hoarders. If you live in a city where people are just stocking up on toilet paper for no reason, nobody needs that much toilet paper for 3 weeks. And if you do, you should have been stocking up weeks and months ago. But anyway, for you, you are gaining ground. I see an increase of grace for you as well. And it says, I am open. I am committed to seeing, hearing, and listening to new adventures, new places, meeting new people, new perspectives, new wisdom, new relationships, and I feel free of expectations. I am open to being guided to, rather than forcing things to gain certainty. Open for me means to trust, to have faith, and to grow a belief in myself that I will figure things out along the way, especially when there is uncertainty as to what will come next. So yes, a beautiful card for you all. Let me know how that speaks to you in the comments, and we're gonna move on to our water babies, which is our cardinal Cancer our fixed Scorpios and our mutable Pisces babies, because I have a little Pisces baby, and that's interesting. If you, especially if you have earth or fire in your chart, that's interesting. Anyway, let's see what the cards have to say for our water signs. Ooh, nice. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Excuse me. Oh, this is great. Okay. And again, you are rising from the ashes. So a good week for our Piscean, not just Pisces, but all of our water children. There is a balanced friendship, which is great. Either this is a time where your child will be playing more or valuing friendships. New friends are coming in, new opportunities to play. Connection. Positive connections are coming in for your child this week. Connecting, opportunities to speak to other people, opportunities to see other people. I see playing. They're valuing this desire to see other people. So they may ask you to play. They may ask to go somewhere to play. All of that. We have Unfinished Symphony in reverse, which is always a good, to me, it's a good card because there's some finished business. There is a close of a cycle, an ending. Something is being completed. It's almost like the World card in the upright, like finally something is done. What's changing is, I would say, a change in perception, growth, something gracefully transforming, a new, like I said, new perspective, just a beautiful picture. Seeing things differently, it's like a breath of fresh air, an aha, a wow, a thank you, and appreciation for something. Your child is just going to be in a state of gratitude this week, for whatever reason, reflection, seeing things in a positive manner. And they have perception in reverse. So with the perception card in reverse, and within the upright, when I see perception, I need to see things, or it's like, you know, two things at once. But I feel like your child is going to have the ability to just know or make clear decisions, or a definitive response to something, definitive sight, definitive understanding. They without needing to choose a side, I feel like Spirit is just going to give them not only the full picture, but the correct thing that they need to take from something, the correct way to see something. It says, see the past through the lens of grace, and they have gracefully aging. So this is a growth card. This is gaining a perspective from Spirit that is well-rounded, okay? It says all that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. There's no need to see past. All things are going to be revealed. So there's no need to pick a side, or they're not going to have limited view or understanding. This week, Holy Spirit is just going to reveal to your child the big picture, the totality of something. They're going to get the big picture, the rounded picture, the full picture, and see what something is all meaning, or what it was all for. So that goes to not just your sun sign. So whether your child has a Cancer, a Taurian, oh my gosh, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Maybe your child has a friend that's a Taurus, or they have Taurus in their chart, or somehow I felt the need to say Taurus twice. But anywho, this doesn't apply to just your child's sun sign. So if your child has a rising or an ascendant sign, that's a water sign, then this applies. That will affect how they see the world, how people see them. If they have a water moon, definitely that's going to affect their emotions. They may see their emotions, or this may transpire on an emotional level. They may carry this energy throughout their emotions. This is me carrying the energy transference. That's what it looks like in their emotional vibration. If they have a water Mars, then their action, it may feel more fluid or more completed. And if they have a water Venus, then how they communicate with people is, through balance, being very tactful or matter of fact about things, and just gracefully and things going about that way. Just to give you a heads up. Now, parents who have children who are water signs, everything is on the up and up. Everything is going smoothly for you. You are transcending. Let's see. You are strong. Very much so. It says, today I will stand tall and be proud of myself. I will not let other people's opinions determine my future or the decisions I do or do not choose to make. I will stay strong and stick to what makes me whole and happy so I can prove to myself that I am capable. My personal strength will add value to my life. Awesome. Let's move on to our air signs. Goodness. That is our cardinal Libra, our fixed Aquarians, and our mutable Geminis. Parents of Geminis, I see you breathing. Like, this woman is like, like just, like refreshed, rested, rejuvenated, but I just feel like you're allowing the wind to just kind of blow through you, and you are receiving it and taking it all in. Oh my God. Goodness, I don't know why I'm so like sleepy. Anywho, let's look at these cards. So week of action, they're feeling actionary, our air signs. Yeah, they may feel compelled to give. Good for them. Or receive. This is receiving. So it feels like a yin and yang balance, which is nice. Cool. I see a very still and stable week for them, because last week was probably kind of fiery and feisty. And compassion. Being honest with themselves. I'm feeling drawing inward. Compassion for self, compassion for others. I do feel a sense that in the reverse, it's very matter of fact, maybe take charge. Encouraging others to take action. Because in this, it's like compassion for self, compassion for others. Going the distance, going beyond. I see outreach, encouraging other people to do outreach. It's a very, like, I don't really have to go into all of these cards, but it feels very nostalgic. It feels very, like, it does feel compassionate. It feels like your child is, like, on a quest. Like, somebody may be going to a missions trip. Somebody may be doing community service. But this really feels like what your family is going to be involved in. Like, some time of helping out others. Giving, and being in a place to receive, and it's reciprocated. It's like this time of not only reciprocity, but being open and available for the exchange. This is a planet of action. So your child, excuse me. Oh, wow. This is important. Your child has 2 2s. So in numerology, I would look that up, find out what that means to you. I get, like I said, yin and yang. Action is the opposite of receiving. Giving is the opposite of receiving. But your child may be focused on this month of creative expression, motivation, doing, expansion, giving. The situation is something dealing with receiving, whether this is accolades, rewards, recognition, but they're in a place to receive. Maybe it's leadership where they're in charge of doing something community service wise. What's changing is a reverence for not only just the past, but it could be a history lesson. Your child is understanding the importance of why we give, why we're thankful, some kind of beneficial life lesson that is going to be explained to your child, or that they're going to gain. They're going to gain this appreciation through the exchange or telling of memories. So they're going to gain an appreciation for something. And I do feel that there's this, along with this action, they're not just going to have compassion for somebody and for themselves, but they're going to do something about it and act. So it says, be gentle with yourself. You are a magnificent soul. I don't see them being hard on themselves. I'm not feeling that negative energy. I'm not really feeling that they're not going to be compassionate. I just feel like beyond compassion, they're just going to take it one step further and be about action. You are breathing, you are thriving, and you are legendary. It says, today I'm committed to creating magic and turning heads. People respect and admire me because I do great things and I divert from the norm. I rock the stars. So just take it all in. A very much deserved restful week for you. You are legendary. And that is the messages for the week of the that's next week, the 14th through the 21st. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.